Hi! I just literally lifted this up. That's why that intro was so weird. Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm going in and out of focus, that's super fun. Today, we are doing some Minecraft. What were the words that just came out of my mouth? Sorry, we're playing Final Fantasy. Again, of course we are. Because I've been really enjoying it recently. And at the end of the day, might as well keep playing something that you enjoy. I've been having a lot of fun with it. It's been good. I've been enjoying it. I've been also getting frustrated with it because there are a lot of side quests, and as the title says, I may only be on chapter 2, but damn, I really want that 100%, so we are trying, and I'm hoping I haven't messed it up already. Today I have iced coffee with a straw, which is super funny. Super fun, sorry. I've been waiting for a straw for a while. I also have some biscuits. I baked these today. They look very brown. They honestly feel more like a toffee as opposed to a biscuit. I chose to do a chewy biscuit recipe and, well, it didn't turn out the best. I have a recipe that's a little better that I usually follow, and I chose not to this time, so I guess that's my fault. But they taste good anyway. So, they're chewy, as I have said. Today, I'm playing Final Fantasy X-2. I know I've been playing it a lot recently, but it's fun, okay? It's fun! I like it a lot. So I am going to go ahead and get in. Let me just move us over to the game. Here we are. As you can see, we were last on the Celestial Bridge. We can actually now start the whole thing for this. As you can see, we actually already have one outfit because I managed to get it without actually meaning to get one. There are other places for the uniforms. We got this one in... Oh, where did we get it in? It was on Mushroom Road Rock we got Riku's, which is kind of funny to me. But there's two other places. There's Mount Gagazet, there's the Jose Temple one, and then the Canley Desert, which I'm gonna maybe do that one because I think we get Riku's special dress appear here. And I only have the option to do two. Hey Undead, welcome to the stream. You are early, my friend. I'm just trying to figure out which two places I want to go to. Oh, Jose Temple. No, we would have... That was one of the ones we could do. Never mind. I'm just an idiot, apparently. So we do have to go to all three. I just went on... I thought it was Mushroom Road Rock. Apparently it's not. We do have some leads. We are going to go to the Guadalazam, because now that I think about it, there is actually one thing we can pick up here. You're free all day, so you've just been working on your layout. Oh, nice! That's awesome! I saw what you did, because you put it in my Discord. I love it, by the way. It looks really nice and clean, and having the purple border around the outside just kind of brings it to be more cohesive. I know that sounds weird considering originally it was all purple, but with the chat being a different colour, it just breaks it up nicely, and I don't know, it draws your eyes either other way. I don't know how to explain what the words are coming out my mouth, but it looks really good. So, yeah. So there should be Passe here somewhere, apparently. According to the side quest, which I didn't do because I forgot about it, actually. So I need to open up a new one so I can actually try and find out where he's meant to be. You did a drop shadow, it's a bit subtle, but you think like having it pop out from the background. Drop shadows always help, to be honest though. When something's not quite popping, a little bit of a drop shadow, even if it's subtle, it just helps the eyes understand a bit more what's going on. So sounds like you did a good one with that. Where is it? Bavel. Wrong thing. Oh no, we did already do that. He is... Oh, we already did it. Never mind. I'm just an idiot. So we had to go here because it was a hotspot, apparently. So we'll go talk to these guys.
Oh,
Hard to tell with stills, but does slightly change because of footage. No, that's fair.
Here,
But LeBlanc broke into our airship.
anything goes for the great LeBlanc.
They're often look for a sphere buried in the sand. And that would be the desert. I never actually knew about this. That you would talk to these guys and they'd be here. Oh, I didn't actually mean to go in there, but here we are. I'm actually fine. I don't think I need anything, which is surprising. Oh, thank you. Let's just pop out. Now, I said this was a hotspot, and I don't really know why. I probably should have read what it was saying. I want to know what's in that house. Who had crossed the Moonflow? I'm sure you could catch them if you went along the high road. That's another thing. Missing up all the action. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Sorry, I kind of like, okay, that's unstable. But that's everywhere that's here, so I don't really know why it even mentions to come here. So, headquarters in the bank, so that you will find you cannot enter unless you have a couple of unicorns. So we're back on the Celestials, you have to. Why did it even, like, we knew this was a thing that I wouldn't be able to get in here without. Oh, I'm going in the wrong direction. You know what maps you think would be helpful? What? Oh, it's because I'm up here. I need to be under there. Okay. Very confused. Would you care? We'll shout out Major Gill. Hey, was on that sphere and killed Campbell. There's a lot of people here. Killick is a mess. Sounds like it's been turned into a major flashpoint. Yeah, well, that wasn't our fault or anything. Nope. Okay, so Mount Gagazet is actually where there are some, so we'll go to here.
Kimahri saw.
Sorry about what?
Kimahri look for sphere for Yuna, but Kimahri find nothing.
That's him.
Kimahri disappoint Yuna.
It's all right, Kimahri. Of course, I'm happy that you tried to help. But Yuna has to deal with Yuna problems.
Aww.
Kimahri search mountain long time, but still one place Kimahri not look. Fate's scar rises high on mountain. Scar is sacred ground, which Ronso not tread.
Might still be some spheres up there.
Summoners no longer climb mountain. Now only sphere hunters come. Kimahri worry hunters defile sacred ground.
Do you think it's LeBlanc and her goons?
Maybe we should check.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Kimahri
Plus,
trust Yuna. Kimahri not worry.
Right. Look, Kimahri use version. I don't know, we didn't have any options, so I don't know what the guy's talking about.
Ronso, Kimahri must stop.
Oh, okay. Optimus saying try choose the first option.
Using force is easy way. But if Elder use force, Ronso use
True, followed by example.
Force defeat itself.
Or
Kimahri
example
no.
by what?
Kimahri use horn this way. Role of Elder test Kimahri more than cold mountain winds. Role of Elder.
He does info.
Role of Elder.
Okay, so apparently we didn't necessarily help him with that. Summit the mountain if you want, you can also climb the thing manually. I'm not too bothered by that. Let's just go up to the summit. And Head up from your location in the cave and then eventually find 2 of LeBlanc's soldiers wandering around. Ooh! Okay, so apparently it's telling me to go that way. I'm just gonna... I feel like that is not the way I should be going, considering... Did I go to the wrong place? Maybe. Well, we can deal with these. They're fine. Thunder is what I want. Never mind, they're blizzard, so I just fricked that one up. Oh, that killed that in 2 hits. We didn't need your help there, Riku. Hey Tesla, how you doing? I am definitely going the wrong way right now. Oh well, I suppose we can get some fights in. Oh my god! Okay, so all of her health just got whacked. Okay, well I actually really very much need a Phoenix down. We could use not having everyone die. That's alright, can't stay long, don't worry about it, but thank you. I hope it goes well too. Okay, so I should really have just followed the arrow. Because that is obviously telling me the correct way to go. But it did tell me to go to the summit, so I don't know what that's about. I'll probably make my way back to the transporter and just go down. Yo. Ooh, Yuna needs some more health, okay. Ouch, ouch. All hits aren't too bad. I have a feeling I am gonna have to end up doing a little bit of grinding. Okay, yeah, we're way up too high. I have to go back down to the mountain gate just to go back to the other option. Mountain trail, please, instead. Yay. That would have happened if I had just gone up manually. So, hello. You must be fit for sacred place. Ah. I feel so far away from the screen. What am I doing? Okay.
Must be up ahead.
You mean we're supposed to climb this?
No wonder the Ronso never come here.
Look!
We're gonna get her uniform. And it's gonna be great. Oh, okay, so we actually are gonna want to go the other way because we want to get this extra scene. And instead, where she came from. What? Oh no, it is up this way. This guide's a bit now. I'm gonna say, it doesn't make much sense to go anywhere else. I wonder if this is the right way. I hope so. Basically, there's a fun scene with them in the hot spring. I have a feeling this is wrong. Don't you just love a bunch of floating rocks? Okay, yeah, and this is basically the bit where she came from. So we can go up here, I believe. And we only just got a hit? That's a bit shocking to me. Frickin' heck! They really do be liking killing everybody, don't they? Can you not do that, maybe?
You're fired!
I must say, this is where having Darkmoon stance would be really useful. But they are dodging the attacks quite easily, so that's at least good. But it's nice to have something challenging. We haven't had it in a little bit.
Over already?
Over already? Mood. Not mood. Moon. I feel like I'm just going to the— oh, there's a chest in here. Okay, never mind. The other passengers is continuing to climb the mountain, but not taking past Solstice, instead going from where she came from. Yeah, I am going the right way to where I want to be then. That's good to know. Part of me believes this might be part of the story, which is why I'm going through the effort of going up here. And story completion points, we need them.
Think there's anything up this way?
Yes.
There is! We're gonna get blown away before we see it!
Can I not come up here?
Suicide, turn back!
Oh. No, I want to go up. Let me.
This is suicide. Turn back.
Oh, Pain, you freaking bubble blower. Bubble blower, I think like that's the wrong term. Party pooper is what I meant. Frickin' hell. Actually a bit of an idiot, apparently.
Ooh, I love a good roast.
Oh, fire was like the worst thing to use on that thing. Water. Ba-da-ba-ba. Never mind, it's dead, so it didn't even get to use it on it. That's great. Pain has got some powerful hits now, I must say. Doing 300 damage. That is handy. Oh, I can go this way. Here we go, here's the fun scene, let's enjoy. Or not. Oh, yes it is, never mind.
That water felt great. Can you believe there's a hot spring in a place like this?
But isn't this supposed to be sacred Ronso ground? Maybe this wasn't such a good idea.
What? You think some Ronso boogeyman is gonna come get you? Better that than the boss. Know what I mean?
Hey! You two been slacking off?
No, we were, getting ready for duty. Just trying to, rejuvenate, sir.
People who keep having a cup of tea when it's not their break. Dude, okay, you got the drop shuttle down, at least for now. Nice. From the way you said that, I'm assuming it wasn't as easy as it could have been. It's subtle but still noticeable. Good.
What's this?
It doesn't need to be overly obvious anyway.
Were those LeBlanc's goons?
Yeah.
Look, they forgot something.
Do-do-do.
Well, as long as we're here.
On sacred ground?
Just annoying getting like, oh, I can imagine. Ew. This is just a semi. Oh, yeah, no. That's not fun to deal with. Not always being able to see it is not great. Honestly, being a perfectionist is like a bit of a curse. Because it's just.
Here.
It's not good. It's annoying more than anything else.
Whatever. I know who's got it going on.
Excuse me?
I feel the pain, basically, is what I was trying to say.
Stay away.
Whoa!
Want to get hurt?
You should check out Pain.
Ugh, hurt time.
I feel like it'd been funnier if she said pain time.
You want some?
This is so overly motion blurred.
Where were we?
I didn't mean it.
Too late.
Looks fine, what's wrong with it now? Me and Facius. The left side is 3 pixels too far, It's such a mood! Like, you move it.
Just taking a little dip.
The worst thing is though when like you can see something's wrong, but everything you try to fix it doesn't work. Just doesn't work.
Brother?
Don't worry.
I'm in and out of the but we'll definitely be back fully soon. Okay, no worries, honey. I know you were chatting with your mum, so
Maybe we should get out. I'm getting all roomy.
I think the hot water's got me going a bit loony.
I really needed that.
Now I'm trying to think if you're doing web development. Oh, but that's a pain in your ass. I'm sure you'd love it. Just place it. The form looks fine. Just ship it. But the inputs aren't aligned. So I did an art course. The fielding was don't align to the inputs all day. I mean, to be honest, it does end up saving because people can be really particular about it, obviously, especially if just generally. And so, like, having someone who is a bit of a perfectionist may help it from getting, like, you need to redo it. So, ooh, web dev.
We'll be taking that uniform back.
If we lose it, LeBlanc will give us the heel.
And I have to take the heel, I'm afraid. That's your problem there. I was so confused when my guys got healed then. But no, I did an art course, and like the one thing that like was always said about
Ooh, I love a good roast.
so I have that turned off, coloured messages, because I read a lot about how people would try and come in and troll by putting in the donation thing and basically being like, oh, we've given you a donation to troll people when it wasn't actually a donation. And I turned it off. It was recommended to me to do so. So, yes. Yeah, slash me, yeah. People like to troll with it, because obviously it colours your message to whatever your name is. And I was just like, I don't want to deal with it, and I just want to watch people, like, get annoyed by the fact they can't try and troll me.
You sure took a while to come
So, yeah. I've watched a friend have it happen to them, and I've seen a few other people have it happen, and I was just like, yeah, no thank you. So, yeah, sorry. I know it's really frustrating because I know you wouldn't do that, but like, eek. I think most people actually do have it turned off, to be honest. Which is funny, considering I imagine it's quite a, I imagine it's quite a good idea. Just surprised. Yeah. I did a lot of research with, well, actually, my research kind of ended up just being watching a streamer for 3 months straight every single day. And hearing all the horror stories. And while I'm a small streamer, they're the ones who usually get trolls in, because they're expected to not know much about it. The time it happened to you, remember their username was something similar to Mr. Beast, and it was quite obvious it wasn't legit since your alert box shouldn't show up. The thing that they count on though is people who don't understand like the alert box and all that stuff, like, or don't necessarily quite understand how Twitch and Streamlabs or OBS or whatever work. For example, like my friends, one of my friends who stream, she doesn't stream very often, she's still kind of getting used to it, but she doesn't even use like alerts on her stream, so I don't know. She'd probably get fooled by it. You can't remember if it happened before or after getting affiliated, which would have been even funnier. Didn't even acknowledge the messages. Yeah. It's just one of those things where I'm like, I'd rather avoid it. I don't know. Other than like, they tried twice then left. I must say, I have seen clips of people like doing it and then people getting really overwhelmed by it. And being like, oh, thank you so much and all this, and it's really sad because they didn't get any money, obviously. And, like, I know I won't get fooled by it, but like my brain still tells me, just go to it. So I did. You're not wrong, you never thought about it being used to troll. Yeah. I was just told about it, which is the only reason why I even know about it, to be honest. We're on to Uniform 3, which is in the Kandil Desert. I don't really know what other function it serves other than colouring the message. My brain has just always been on the troll situation, so I'm just like, I don't know what I'd use it for personally. Okay, so we need to actually come here. I'm not sure where it's going to be, I'll be honest. Heading to talk to Nadala, she'll ask you to investigate a situation in the Oasis.
Oh, before you start digging, I'd really like you to go check out the oasis for me. Some
Of course.
strange stuff's been washing up there lately. I'd appreciate it if you looked into it.
You do. I have no idea where the oasis is. Oh, okay. We need to talk to the operator and go there. Lodoy. Hi. Yes. Yes. Thank you. I'm ready. Let's go. Oasis. Thank you. Pick it up and receive a really special thing. So we're actually going to have all of the special Dressophirs now. The ultimate Dressophirs, I guess is what they're actually called, I believe. It's kind of the Aeons of this game, in my opinion.
Look, a sphere.
Well, that's really annoying that I didn't continue in a cutscene. There we go.
Well,
Let's
fancy
see
meeting
you here.
You can lead a gullwing to water, but you can't make it drink.
Do.
Say, those are nice uniforms.
Oh. Do.
Enough of this nonsense.
Oh, we should really fill the Femgoon suit first, because they're actually gonna die. Unlike Logus, who's gonna take a little bit longer. We'll do that. Da-ba-da. I'm pretty sure that means they can't change Dressophyr.
Goodbye, little
Oh, are you joking? She can't use black magic?
Goodbye, little girl.
Okay. I'm loving the fact Pain's doing like 200 odd damage at this point. Usually I'm still like on level frickin' 12, 15. So that's really nice. Ew. I think it seemingly just means that they can't do magic. There we go. Done and dusted. The only problem with having a straw is I drink it a lot quicker.
Well,
Looking stylish.
we're off to Chateau LeBlanc.
Let's settle the score.
I find it funny because they would have just copied the model 3 times. Bum rush. Honestly, that sounds very dodgy. Suppose we can actually now go to the Guadalusium. But every time I say that word, it sounds a little bit odd. Okay, so
I hope this works.
just changes right in front of
After
them.
we're caught.
Okie dokie, let's change.
Ba-da-bum-ba-dum-bum. Nobody steals from the Gaul, sneak into the Chateau Leblanc. I don't know why I said it like that.
Huh? Reporting for duty.
Thanks?
That would be me. We don't quite know if someone's meant to be where they are,
Another smashing success.
but they look like they
We're
belong.
not done yet. Where's the
The
sphere?
sphere.
Thank you, LeBlanc.
Anything for you, love.
Now I finally know
Winky.
the location of Vegnagun. Spira is in for a rough ride. Take care.
Oh,
Yes, love.
got a robotic leg. Well, she didn't steal the sphere that we gave to Nueva, so I'm a bit confused.
These days without you are not easy on me, love.
People who say love so many times, it's just like, why is it in every sentence? Like, I know I'm from England, and so honestly saying this is a little ironic, considering, you know, love's kind of in the vocabulary here, is casual, but I don't say it very often. And a lot of the people I know who are my age don't say it. But older folks love to say it, and it's like, don't. Please no. Let's remind people you remember this is Spacey and ask Yuna to marry him in Final Fantasy X. Big oof. Find all my long talking upstairs and you'll be ordered to go upstairs. Head upstairs. Blah 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 blah.
The boss is a different person when that Nuge guy shows up, huh?
He's in love.
Suppressing her natural charm and acting like some housewife, she must be tense. You, go to the boss's chambre and tend to your duties.
What duties?
Duties.
You know, use your talents to help her.
Actually a little cold
unwind.
today. Whee! Turn the fan off. So apparently, which I didn't know, the minigame we're about to play is called the Lesbian Massage minigame. At least on this guide that's what they've called it. Which is an interesting choice. But hey, it will definitely give these vibes though, I must say. Basically looking for a hotspot on LeBlanc's body that will give you what? You'll see in a moment. Most important points, so you can continue to have to go through a 3x3 degree grid to find it. Locations of the spots around. If you hit a spot, you get a blue icon, that means you're cold. The icon, you get warmer, hit the red one, you're struck cold. After this minigame, LeBlanc will be satisfied with your chance, so head back down to the main floor. Okay, that's fine. I've done this minigame a few times at this point, so I'm hoping... She has a full statue of him? Is she alright?
I'm waiting.
Okay. We have to satisfy LeBlanc. Honestly, the worst place I could have picked.
That hurts!
Red.
Stop that.
Ow!
How am I cold there?
That hurts!
Is it in the center?
Not there. Ooh.
Oh, it's down in this corner, right. It's full on lug, this.
That's not it. That's not it.
Is it in the center? It was.
That's nice.
Oh, that means it could literally be any one of these corners.
That's
Ooh.
nice. Watch where you grab, you klutz.
Basically, I didn't do a good enough
Do it
job.
again. That's nice.
That's nice.
There. not there.
Must say, I'm a
It
little
hurts.
awkward. Oh my
It
god!
hurts.
Corner is in.
Oh. Ow. Ow.
It's full on luck. Like,
That.
I've put in 3 corners, meaning it's to here. Like, Okay, we've satisfied LeBlanc.
Good.
I'm glad we didn't have to play that more than twice.
Did you get so good at this?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's the spot. Oh, right there. Yes, don't stop.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
Noogie Woogie is such a manly man, don't you think? He can be blunt, but that makes the occasional smile all the more irresistible. That godly smile. That's the whole reason I became a sphere hunter. Oh, if only there was some miracle sphere. Something that could make him truly happy. What I wouldn't give.
Fall asleep. Amazing.
She fell asleep.
I know.
I'm that good?
The boss fell asleep again. One massage and she's out like a
I wish it was that easy to fall asleep.
We've been waiting for her to, because she had something important to tell us.
Oh, so important. Okay, we head back down to the main floor.
We'll just have to keep waiting. In the meantime, you go make sure the switch panel is working.
Switch?
Well,
The back of the living room. The same
same
one
one
as
as
always.
always. Well, I'm not always here, am I? Although you could know that. I'm always here. Right. Back in the living room.
What does it do? Huh?
Look at that.
That's it? What a letdown.
Down. Oh no, I think I've just done the wrong thing.
Hello? Riku! Oh, whose idea was that?
Take it up with the boss.
Boss.
I've had this thing on too long. Let's change.
I wonder, because I've never really known her story too much, whether she actually comes from, like, this. Open up secret passage with the battle to go away, blah blah blah. Game continue on the secret area near a save point.
This is brother. How's it going?
Be quiet! This is a covert operation? Over and out.
Ah, Riku! How dare you speak to your leader like that?
Oh, shut up already!
Mood.
Who's there?
You'd think they had something a little quieter, you know?
Uh-oh.
Just go out and ready like, uh-oh! How many times have we defeated him in just this chapter? I was trying to get Riku's, Black Mage up, but oh well.
Feel like taking a spin?
Okay. Right, now what we can do is actually just kill the bugger. Bye.
Nice work!
Okay, so we're gonna. Apparently, there's a save point around here that where there'll be an accessory, so that's what we're gonna aim to getting toward now. Okay, I'm glad she actually did that. That would have been very annoying had she not have actually done that. Okay. Okay. Near the safe point, there's room accessory. Grab it. Okay, so I'm guessing it's that room ahead that the accessory's in. I'm actually going to check on some of their abilities because I want to make sure they're actually learning stuff still, otherwise I want to change what they're currently doing. Okay, so she actually has very little left to do. Like, she has full life and white magic level 3. Riku is... She has a lot left to do here, but I'm pretty sure her Black Mage is like almost close to being done. Yeah, she's not far off with actually having her Black Mage done at this point, but I think I'll keep her in Thief until... I don't know, until I need to, I guess. Click Berserk on one enemy. Battle at the beginning of the battle. You know what, that would be kind of useful. So we'll go and do that. Oh, her... Oh, sorry. Hiccups. Okay, so she's almost done on this. She hasn't got much left. So once she's done that, I'll probably get her to go into, I don't know, like, maybe Gun Mage? I'm thinking. And then maybe I'll have, it's likely that Yuna's gonna finish up in her abilities before... I don't know. I'll have Yuna as Gunner and then we'll get that up. Basically, I'm trying to get the abilities quite leveled up at this point. Strength room ahead of you, grab Crimson Sphere 10. The reason why we're getting all these Crimson Spheres, by the way, is because they're gonna eventually open up this door in the Mushroom Isles. And Mushroom Road Rock, sorry. Mushroom Isles, where am I getting that from? Okay, there we go. Into the room ahead, although... once you've done that, you'll be here and be prepared to fight. After defeating, I want to walk out the room and go to your right. I mean my left. Okay, this is where we're meant to be.
Hey, this isn't the sphere they stole, is it?
Let's watch it.
survivors of the final Crimson Squad selection exercise, zero, zilch, and zipball. Job done.
You pinhead, did you even count? Look, there are bodies missing. There should be 3 more candidates and their recorder.
Your point?
3 plus 1 makes how many?
Sounds like Snape.
4 still live. Fix it.
Figures. Did you say something?
No, sir. Pay him no mind.
Weird. Weird. Never seen that before.
It's a dud.
Only naughty girls would scrounge through other people's bedrooms.
What about you? You're the ones who broke into our airship.
Right, Riku? I agree.
Boss's orders are permission enough.
Oh, shove off, are they?
I'm gonna whack you good.
Ooh, I'll probably...
Feeling lucky?
Right, let's put a bunch of shitty status alignments on him. On her, sorry. Luckily, that didn't actually hit her too bad, seemingly.
Don't you just love surprises?
Oh shit, Yuna's actually got quite a decent amount of health for considering she's a white mage. Didn't we just use that on her again? Oh shit, Yuna only has one more thing left to learn on this now. What I may end up doing is changing Riku into a white mage and actually having her learn that, so then I have 2 people who I can switch between. And then put Yuna into gun mage or some gunner. Despite the fact that then I can have it kind of switch between white mage and that. I don't know. Okay, right, so I do want to get an antidote on Riku here. I'll just have a quick look. What are you still learning? Okay, it's just full life left, so as soon as she's learned full life, I'm gonna actually change Riku over to it, I think. Because she's not... Well, she's doing quite well in Black Mage. Although the next person who would have actually finished it is Pain. Pain's 60... Only 68%? What else has she got to learn? Yuna's almost done, I'm pretty sure. Yuna's on 78, which is this one. I have to make a decision at some point, but oof. Head this way. Climb onto the circle with circle button, drop down, you'll see a switch on the wall, activate and climb up to the next level. Okay, so apparently that's what I... Okay, I was meant to let it come into contact with me, but I didn't. I thought I did. I don't know. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Oh, okay. Once a hedge under the mirror has to know if it does. Activate the final switch, drop down and then cross the other ledges and unlock the secret door. Down here. I can't. That's where I just came from. I wonder if I do this again, if this is the same thing that happens. I would think it would be, because we have just turned it off. Okay, this is the right way, so that's fine. How far do you reach 100%? So I'm only... It's quite a way at the minute. I'm only in chapter 2, frick. I didn't mean to actually do this again. I'm only in chapter 2 currently. I am... Lol. I'm basically kind of... I've restarted the game since playing it because I messed up a lot. I'm hoping I get to like truly screw it up. Basically, I'm following a guide in the hopes that I really don't. But I wish I had a save ball to actually show you where I was, but I don't. I think we're... God. Oh, there is one. What's that? I'll show you how far away we are. But we're only in chapter 2, so there's 5 chapters. I'm doing all the side quests, so it's going to take a while. We're roughly 8-ish hours, probably 9 now actually, into the game. So let me just...
We've got bigger fish to fry.
You can do New Game Plus, yeah. I haven't done that yet, so... No need to restart. So let me explain why I restarted. So I'm currently 8 hours, we're on 33%. So here, you can see 10 hours, 37%, chapter 4. The reason why I restarted this time was I was in chapter 4 and I could not for the life of me beat this boss because I had given Yuna a bangle that essentially meant I got no random encounters, so my characters never leveled up, never got HP. I played it quite a while ago and I was very bad at actually having potions and stuff. So I restarted it, and it also kind of worked because I started streaming it as well. So yeah, you get the full experience with trying to get to it. But we're a decent way through considering I really was trying to click on that a lot then. Considering we're almost caught up with chapter 4 percentage and we're only in chapter 2. I'm hoping I haven't messed it up too much yet. I was partially hoping to manage to do it without a New Game Plus. Obviously I wouldn't have all the skills done and everything, but who knows. I'm trying my best. Follow past and enter the first room that you see. Am I just an idiot right now? Oh, is it through the door again? Grind your way up. Yeah, exactly. Luckily, so the first time I did it, the first time I restarted, because I restarted twice, it's the one I just mentioned, mainly because I was like, well, I only played like 3 hours, I might as well just replay it and do all the side quests in the first chapter, because I didn't do any of the side quests in the first chapter when I restarted initially. And I was like, well, it's only chapter 1, so I restarted it, did all the side quests, and I grinded originally to get to like level 12, and I haven't felt like I've been grinding it all here. It has just been kind of naturally getting the levels when doing the side quests. Okay, so I am actually just going the wrong way. I'm actually just a freaking idiot, apparently. Although I'm a little confused. What you follow the path into the first room you see. Cross the ledges and unlock the secret door. Oh, is it on the side? Okay, one sec. I think I remember this. Now I have got, like I've said, I've got to chapter 4 before, but dang, I don't remember some of this stuff. No! What am I missing something? Like I've hit this already. All 3 overrides must... Is it pretty good? Actually, you'll see a switch on the wall. Activate and climb up. What? Right, you'll see a ledge that you can jump onto. Climb it with the circle button, drop down. You'll see a switch on the wall. Activate it. Oh, I'm just missing the switch apparently. Oh, there! Okay. I'm way too into the habit of actually... pressing circle whenever there's a ledge and just not even bothering to see if there's anything down there. Bad habit when you're trying to complete the story. Right, I'm assuming the other one's down here. Yeah, okay, I'm just an absolute prat. Okay, there we go. Now we can get to the button. Open the door. Yes, please. Follow a path into the block meeting room. Okay. Well, I was gonna go and save first, but I probably don't need to.
Another flawless victory.
Here. Okay, we'll just head in here, because this shouldn't be too hard of a battle.
It's gotta be in here, right?
Let's split up and look.
Just want the chest. Like... I can see there's a chest I can open. Please?
Found it!
Found it.
Huh?
Now I get it. I was wondering why they'd bother stealing.
You have the upper half.
Of course! They already had the other half!
Very good, loves. I went through a lot of trouble gathering those pieces, all for Noogie Woogie.
Frickin' Noogie Woogie.
So don't you lay a finger on it. Let's get 'em, boys.
Yes, boss.
Into the orb render. Oh, they are always glitching into the orb render. Like, it doesn't even matter. I must say, this is not the best animation I've seen. Not the So Mighty God was that cool that she just used. We're fine. Did his health just go up then?
Our practice is finally gonna
I don't think LeBlanc used freaking Love Tap. What are we... Oh. Oh yay! Tornado! you. Loved it.
It was nice knowing you. Get your
I'm glad we have a lot of health, because I have a feeling I would have probably died. I haven't even hit him once, so I don't know why you're healing him up.
Goodbye, little girl.
Here, catch!
Feeling lucky? Huh?
Okay, time to go for Blanc.
It was nice knowing you.
I actually just hit the wrong person with that, for God's sake. He hasn't even got that high of attack anyway. Like... I'll need to get a potion to frickin'... Riku. Damn it. Oh, come on, please do not hit Yuna again. I just don't want to deal with having to heal her, I'll be honest.
This is goodbye now.
Just trying to get her to learn from life, you know? Like, the last thing she needs to be a master frickin' thing.
Stop your slacking this instant! Oh, so there's literally no point in me even using this at this point. He's gonna die relatively quickly, I'm pretty sure. Then again, whoever actually ends up getting hit with that is... Oh, never mind. He couldn't even actually hit us. It's fine.
Well, want another helping of your just desserts?
Is there just no sound?
No one's gonna hear you scream from down here.
Oh!
Wait
My
a second.
earphones just
I'll
unplugged
let you see what's
themselves.
in the sphere.
Let us?
Please, the sphere is yours to watch.
There we go. I'm wondering why I couldn't hear anything. Not that this stream would have been affected, you guys would have been able to hear it fine. Hey, Yuna's now level 22. We love it. What? My headset unplugged. But because of the way the audio goes through the game, the stream shouldn't have been affected. Oh, her thumb's fine now. Right. Honestly, I wasn't paying much attention to her hands. And I'm pretty sure at the end of this we have to kill that thing. And that's a little worrying for me. I don't feel like I'm particularly prepared for that.
That is the Colossus, Vegna Gun. We finished our analysis of the sphere. It appears to have been recorded underneath Bavel.
I see Bavel hasn't lost its old fondness for secrets.
Exactly.
You realize after he messes the joke doesn't work in text. Oh well, no amount of me explaining would have helped.
Anyone uses that thing, Spira is done for.
Yeah, I'm completely lost on what you were talking about.
Make our way up to it and take it apart.
They're not hearing you. Oh, okay. I think I partially understand.
What about you?
I don't know, maybe.
The summoner who defeated Sin ought to stand up and defend Spira again. So, then I guess we're on the same side.
It's not worth
Waiting for
figuring
you.
out. Fair enough.
Waiting where?
Don't be silly, love. On your airship, of course.
Oh yeah, I
I've
forgot
always
we
wanted
team
to
up
take
with
a
these
spin on that
guys.
thing.
Ever heard of asking?
No, they haven't, Riku. Okay, hopefully we'll actually be able to go into this. I'm hoping so.
Sin is gone. The calm is here. I thought our peaceful days would never end. The eternal calm. I really believed it would last forever.
I mean,
Until
the calm is
I
all about
realized
not having
how
Sin
fragile
be
it can be.
resurrected. Not... Oh, you're joking. I wanted to... Okay, well, oh. Wow, we're 9 hours in. And I'm half of the way I was originally. So, fantastic. Do.
First things first, we are going to Babel. Full speed ahead!
This guide is freaking cheeky. It's just like, if you haven't done any of the side quests, like, before the Wizarding, you're out of luck, because, you know, we didn't tell you to do them before then, but you should have.
Spira, of course.
But lucky I read ahead.
Always getting herself dragged into trouble.
But no, we have to go to the
We're
New
going to
Yevon
Babel. There should be lots of
headquarters.
systems there, so why don't we hunt for them on the side?
You have made things a bit complicated, but it seems to be working just fine. You refactored your scenes out into individual sources scene. Okay. A scene that imports that and filters it into the background, and one that pulls in both and organizes them into a 16:9 layout. Okay. But now you have one scene to import for all the 4:3 games, and they should all look consistent. That's good. That's also very handy. That hopefully it should all work fine.
It's obvious. We nab the head honcho. Then we make him lead us to Vegnagun and checkmate.
Not quite how that's gonna work, I don't think.
I got no problem with this. Our target is the New Yevon Praetor, Barreleye.
A girly man like that doesn't stand a chance without his ass.
You know, I only need to manage one game source and it automatically filters till it's zoomed in and buried. That's awesome. Nice. That's also very helpful. You don't have to worry about it.
Who goes there?
Changing two sources.
The Go-Wings!
Love refactoring.
The High Summoner! Please, forgive my rudeness.
You're a computer science person, I see. The only reason why it says it like... The only reason why I said it like that is because Sam regularly will go on about how, like, the difference between a software engineering degree and a computer science degree. I thought it's quite funny. I don't know if he's actually in the chat at the minute. Go to New Yevon headquarters and then the room on your right. Okay. Hi, Sam! I heard software engineering degree. I was confused for a sec because I was like, I've mentioned this before. Well, they're totally different. Well, I guess I've started something up in Sam. I don't necessarily know if you mentioned that you had done a computer science degree specifically. Got a degree in computer science but became a professional software engineer. Well, yeah, you can do both. Sorry, you can do both. That was not the wording I meant. You can do either and get into the same industry pretty much, from my understanding anyway. But But Sam has a particular thing where the two courses themselves, typically, at least at his uni, were basically quite different. You're not simply a programmer or software developer, since you do much more than simply write programs. Fair enough. Where was I going from here? I should go to the unit headquarters, and then to the room on your right. This is the mood. I engineer solutions. It's about. What's going on? Get the item, then follow the red icon to the. This isn't an item. Oh no. What have I done? What did I do? What has just... You were about to say that you engineer solutions. Great minds think alike. Sorry, I'm like low-key struggling to like swallow my own spit right now. I don't know why. It said go to the room on my right. I'm confused. After facing off the blank, once you enter the go to the unit and then to the room on your right. Activate the switch here by climbing onto it. Now go to the room on your left and activate the hologram on the ground. Go back to the main hall and enter the lift. Instead of going up, it will go down. Okay. To get to the next area, go down the path to the main hall. Oh, okay, I actually need to click this again. We want it to go down. Right. Now go down, okay. So if we don't go down, we've messed up.
Jeez, things really are a mess, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, it went down. This is what we needed. Okay. To get to the next area, go down the path on your left side, but first go to the right and get the items laying there. What?
Wait, what are fiends doing in the temple?
The temples reek of secrets. Don't let a couple of fiends throw
They
you.
do. Well, I needed to go right. No! Oh, I am crying. I'm going to try go around it and just up I walk. Go down the path on your left side, but first go to the right and get the iron. Okay. Get the items laying there. Fine, I can do that. Oh, hello! Hello, Flan! It's always interesting to me when you go into certain areas in this game and the music, when it comes to fights, doesn't hype up and it just feels very solemn and just kind of, it just makes it feel sad, like this shouldn't be here. Like they were saying about how obviously there shouldn't be fiends down here. And it's interesting because it's like, well, it's one really good sound design. It really helps the whole feeling and the emotion that's meant to come alongside with this. Yeah, I don't know how many... Okay, there are items on both of these, so I'll make sure I pick them up. Also, people who decide to go into sound design or sound engineering is also what it can be called. I think they might be slightly different. I'm not honestly 100% sure. Good on you, because sound is such a massive thing, and it's usually an area that a lot of people don't want to go into either. So, just thank you. don't know who got the thingy upgrade just then. I'm just gonna... Okay, no, she's very close to actually getting it though, that's good. Okay, there is also an item down there, so we'll head down there. This feels so solemn. Right. There's literally no point in me even using antidotes on those guys, because not only is prayer basically doing what I need it to do, but they're just gonna get hit with Poison Fang again, so there's literally no point in it.
Gotcha.
There we go. Head on the path left and get the item. Woo! I woke up. Well, I went to bed really late again, because I'm a bit of an idiot. But I'm working on slowly but surely changing my alerts, which are all currently Bitmojis and stuff, and redrawing them to match some of the emotes I'm currently making, essentially. And I was staying up last night and doing it. I ended up being up until about like 20 to 6 before deciding to get into bed, and it still took me a while to actually, you know, go to bed. Because sleeping is hard when you've had 2 coffees and are just really awake, because it's past the point of being tired and you've gone over it to where you're just awake and nothing's affected you. But I am kind of using the Bitmojis to basically be like, well, this is basically what I want, so I redraw the character, and then for the most part I kind of copy the text just in my color scheme. But it's been fun, I'm enjoying it. I just want to make sure there's nothing up here that I'm missing. There is an item. Of course there is. But unfortunately, it's going to be a really long process, because not only do I have the alerts, which I have... Obviously there's your follow, your subscribe, your subscriber. There's donation, there's all the bits. There's a lot of them, so it's going to take a really long time. And I also have the one that's on my channel, up for my YouTube channel, and also all the ones I have that come on screen in my stream starting, end of stream, be right back and chatting. Branding. Yeah, to a certain degree. I'm just trying to somewhat remove... I'm trying to make it a little bit more cohesive when I eventually am able to put the emotes out. So that... Also, just so it feels more like my stuff and I don't feel like I'm taking from Bitmoji. I kind of am, because I'm using the text as like a template for the new text I'm creating. But other than that, I'm redrawing the characters and stuff. The character, I should say, more so. Like, my glitchy theme is nice and works what it is, but you need something that's me. Yeah, exactly. Like, I like the Bitmojis. It's a really easy and quick way to just kind of put something there that works. But now that I've spent a lot of time obviously doing streams and I've been doing it for a while, it kind of is just one of those things where I'm like, well, I want more stuff that I've been able to create and do. And just match to my color theme, because so under every single thing I have, which I can actually show you very quickly if I just turn off this, I have this. That is my color theme, basically. So those things are my color theme. And I'm just kind of changing it to that. A lot of it, just so it fits. I don't know if that actually came up on stream. Did I do that too quickly? I hope it came up on stream. Do let me know. It worked, okay. I looked at it, it just looked like it didn't appear, and I was like, oh, what is happening? I don't think there's anything over here. Oh, that was rather disappointing. Bad. So improve. Head to the corridor on a cutscene walker. Proceed right. Okay, never mind. After that, head up to the upper section of the screen, and you want to slide down and change to the main area. But no, it is important to get something cohesive. So I can't... The problem is I can't actually show it because I haven't changed anything yet, because I've basically told myself, don't change anything until you've got it all. But I'll show you what I mean. As I believe you've probably seen my follower thing that I have pop up anyway. A decent amount, so you probably will recognize what I'm talking about. So... That didn't work. Clicking the wrong thing. So, for example, this is one of the ones I've done. I've kind of borrowed the text and color changed everything, and then instead of the Bitmoji, it's a drawing I've done. So that's essentially all I'm doing, and I'm just going through and doing that. It's just I've got a lot of them to do, so it's touch and go with how long it's going to take, and I only want to put them all on when I've done it, because I don't want it to feel like a work in progress, as weird as it sounds. Because it's cohesive enough currently to where it's like, until I can change everything, it's, well, what's the point? It would feel like putting a half project. Or a half done project, I suppose is more accurate. Follow red icon.
Let's go.
Okay. I was actually tempted to do an art stream today to try and get a bunch of it done. I decided against it in the end. Partially because I want you to play a game, and then secondly because I was just like, I don't know, it feels a bit, I don't know, maybe overly random. I've done like streams where it was kind of important. I did uni work basically in some streams quite a while ago now, because if I didn't do it during the stream, I wouldn't have been able to complete it, and I didn't want to not stream, so I was just like, well, it's kind of interesting, I suppose. So, I don't know. I know there is actually like an art section on Twitch, but I don't know, it feels weird and random to do it. And then it means I don't get to play games. Depends how much I want to speed along the process, I suppose.
Watch the exit. I don't take orders.
You thought about doing either programming projects or mod pack balance, but you agree it's just not what you want to stream. It doesn't feel right. Yeah, like, it makes sense to do it, because it would... Like, in my head it's like, oh well, it's me improving my stream, so doing it on stream kind of makes sense. But at the same time, it's like, I usually use my stream time as a time to play games, and it's not necessary for me to... It's not necessary for me to do the alert art on stream, and part of me kind of wants to keep it as like a little bit of a surprise, so I'm like stuck in the middle. I don't know. I also, especially with art and drawing, I can get a little stressed if something's not going right, and usually I'll just stop and walk away from it. But I don't usually like cutting up my streams into 2 halves. I feel it can get a bit confusing. I don't know. I think once Pain's done on Warrior, I'm actually gonna get her to go up on Gun Mage, because apparently that's the next hefty sort of highest attack power situation. I don't know what words we're trying to come out of my mouth then. Okay, so we have to do every other tower. Every time we have to do a battle, which usually these battles are really hard, but I imagine they're going to be a little bit easier considering, well, I'm dealing 300 worth of health, so... Also, we've dealt with this dude before. I'm pretty sure he was a boss in Chapter 1. Now he's just a sub-boss, because there's a boss at the end of this as well, actually. Come on, get that full life, Yuna. You want to learn something else, right? I was gonna up her songstress, but... See, it's dead. What was I gonna actually do with Yuna? Oh, I was gonna do a gunner. Oh, do I do gunner or gun mage? I kind of want them all to be able to have their full skill in their original thing, so I'm not sure. Oh, she's mastered it. Okay, well... let me go to the garment grid. If you... can't remember what it's called. There we go. I don't know what I should give her. Is songstress, you know what, I'll leave songstress up there. But we'll actually have a equipped the gunner. A problem with mod pack film is like it just goes on for hours, you can't talk much when doing it, but besides moaning. Yeah, that is the issue with stuff like that though, because there is a need for a certain amount of concentration with it, and so it's like plus switching windows means managing sources or scenes in OBS. Yeah, it's awkward, plus restarting Minecraft over and over and over. Yay, I can't believe this has happened freaking again. I have been told I may need to reinstall Windows, so that's really fun. As one may imagine. Hi, welcome to the stream. I know that I just crashed and fun, and if you've had to leave, that's fine. But I want to finish Chapter 2, so we're gonna finish Chapter 2 today. Unfortunately, I don't actually know where we saved last. So... okay, so it's literally right here, so we haven't actually even done much. So that's good at least. I honestly have no idea what's going on because I haven't had this happen in such a long time. And I did restart my computer today. It was actually off for about half an hour before we started the stream. However, it was on overnight, so that might have been part of the issue. I don't know. Anyway, I want to finish chapter 2, so that's why I'm mainly back, because
I don't take orders.
it's gonna... I'm mad. Crashes aren't
I'll
fun.
make an exception this time. Leave it to us, love.
Freaking LeBlanc being like, actually never mind. You're probably right about what you've said. Gosh, let me just throw a message off. Ooh. Da da ba da ba dum bum ba da da dum bum bum.
Hey! Wait! It's us! The Gullwings!
I don't think they care.
Right, let's try and get back into the game, shall we? Yuna actually has completed it, so I'll have to go back and do all those changes again. Crashing either helps or it doesn't. There's been a few times where I've crashed and had to go live again, and then it seems to have reset something in the system. And the stream's gone great. In other cases, it's gone terribly and gone worse. But oh well, it comes with it at the end of the day. Me and Sam have been thinking for a little bit that my graphics card might be on the way out. But who knows? Hopefully not. I don't have the money to do anything about that. I'm just glad it actually turned on and worked, because there was a couple of seconds there where we thought it wasn't going to. Honestly, it would have been terrifying. Yeah, I did just want to make sure that she was actually mastered in it before I equipped her with Gunner. Not Songstress. Gunner, please. Thank you. So Rika, I'm kind of interested in getting her to do something else. Pain hasn't yet completed Warrior, so I am going to leave her to do that. She's not actually that far off. Which I feel like I've already spoken about this before, but honestly my brain's in a rotten place. I want her to continue doing this, but she's honestly leveling up really slow in it, considering how long she's been on it for. I did want to maybe make her into a white mage, but honestly, with potions and stuff, we should be fine, and this way I won't have necessarily a dedicated person to it, so I've just got to remember that that isn't the case. But no, she's actually dealing quite a bit of damage with it, so I can't complain. Although Pain could actually use... Also, I actually think because of the thing she has, she can actually still use Cure and stuff, so that's good at least. Which is specifically why I gave it to her. Not that she'll actually have a decent amount of thing in this whatsoever. But look, she does actually, she's able to use Cure. Which is really handy. Oh. want that one. We want this one. Speaking of, I haven't actually got my guide up, so I'm a little bit like ick about that. Now that I've just realized about it. It's like, oh, big hope. Oh. I actually forgot how long chapter 3 is. It's quite a while. It's fun that they're all in their main outfits now, though. I'm gonna need her to actually get her health up a bit. Speaking of, I'm actually gonna just... I'm just gonna let them have some health. Not that one, but this one. And this should basically induce a boss battle, I believe. There you go, here's the boss battle. Which is funny, because if you die in this boss battle, you have to redo all of that. I should be fine. I'm hoping I don't have to change anyone, and if I will, I'll probably change Riku. Oh, speaking of, actually. Alright, gotta get going. Good luck on the rest of the stream. Hoping for no more crashes. If I crash again, I probably will take that as a sign that I shouldn't be streaming today. But no, I hope you have a nice night, evening, rough afternoon, I think it is, actually. But no, thank you for coming along. I appreciate the support. It doesn't have that much health considering how much damage they regularly are doing. Did I kill him already? See ya! Almost 4 PM. Okay, so it's like late afternoon. That battle has never been so easy. Literally like maybe 6 hits. GJ? What? Wait, see ya. Gonna pretend I know what that means. You can pretty do anything while Reflect is freely intact. This boss is immune to a lot of status changes, so don't bother any attacks like that. Was he on hard? Oh, okay, there's another boss battle I can do. Which I'm gonna do, which will give me an accessory. So let's go ahead and do that then. Which is basically by activating all the ones that I didn't activate initially. Oh, come off it. That was so much damage. It was literally like half of her health. Just gotta wait now to get hit. Well, I'm lucky I actually used that just then, otherwise she would have died. I'm gonna go ahead and use some of the potions. Basically, I don't want to die here, otherwise I've done a lot that's a lot to die for. Oh god, my health. Oh, I'm glad I've actually used Cure now. Again? So we got one more platform to actually do, and then we have to line them up so that it actually allows us to go get this extremely rare thing, apparently. I'm hoping so. It's gonna take a lot of time to get to it. And also I feel like a lot of people wouldn't even think about— oh, there it is! Hey, I saw someone battle one of these the other day when playing Final Fantasy X. Okay, so this one is being a little bit more problematic. Okay, now I feel like I can use a high potion on Pain. This one doesn't even have that much more health, but its attacks are a bit stronger. But its magic attacks are getting a lot weaker now that I've used Magic Break so many times. It's also dead now, so I guess that was fine. Okay, so we now need to activate the towers. So then activate the blue boss towers to shift the selected platform left or right. So, selects the 4th platform, selects the 5th platform, selects the 6th platform. Okay, so we need to select the 4th platform first, which is the one that we're on. And then we need to move it counterclockwise. So not that one, not that one. Oh, of course, I ran in the wrong direction. This one. Oh, do I have to do a bot? I have to fight this thing every time? You're joking me. Okay, so what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna have Yuna change her dress sphere into a white mage because she has some really useful things that we could use in this. I can't believe I'm gonna have to kill this every single time. That's so annoying. This does mean, however, that Yuna's health is way down now. Should use the high potion on her. And this is why we use Reflect, everybody. Well, I don't want to actually... Okay, it'd make more sense to actually just use Power Break. Sorry, not to use that. But to let it do the damage on itself. There we go, it's dead again. Now I've just got to hope I put that in the right direction. You've got this, stab the weird looking bugger. I know, right? Luckily, because I'm more aware of the ways this works, I guess. Okay, I need it to move counterclockwise again. I didn't actually expect that I was going to have to beat this thing like 4 times. Look at that! It's just literally gonna keep killing itself. In the meantime, we can get some health up. And it does essentially just kill itself. There you go, dead. Look at that. Reflect is such a good one. Sad I honestly didn't do that the first time. Okay, we need to go to the 5th platform. Okay, so I need to essentially... Also, this is a great way to grind for some levels. 5th platform. I'd need to have it go around 3 times. Either way, I think. Yeah, okay, we're gonna also do counterclockwise for the 5th platform. I believe the 5th platform is this one. Luckily, I think I just have to... I don't even have to worry about that one. So I've just got to attack it like 3 times here. I've actually just got to make sure she's got enough MP for it. Take 1 hit, it's fine. We'll actually get it by the end of it. 275 damage Pain just did. The funny thing about this design is if it ate you, you'd end up just being in a massive cage. Dead. I don't know why it's actually so, like, existing. I don't know how to put it. Yeah, we've just got to do it twice more. I'm trying to not prolong this too much, essentially, which is why I'm doing it this way rather than going the opposite direction. That's not good. Oh god. Oh no. I see, okay. I don't have anyone else who has... Okay, we should be alright. Basically, because it became Oversoul, it started using a physical attack, which I'm not used to. And it's really thrown me off. But what I'll... Okay, it's dead. It's fine. It threw me off because I was like, oh no, I haven't actually got Riku set up to be able to do, like, Darkness Dance or anything. Everyone got leveled up that time. Again, what we're basically doing here is we're getting the special ribbon. One more forward step, step, step. I feel like Yuna should have been allowed to actually do her thing first. I'm not gonna lie. There's no point of using Magic Break because that would just lower how much it attacks itself. And it theoretically would die after this one. It's getting warm in this room now. I'll turn the fan back on. Oh. Whoop, ba, 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 ba. Please don't blow my paper away, fan. Okay, I now need to go and select the 6th platform. So what is my 6th platform? It's a jazzy looking swell. As they all are, I'll be honest. This one. And we're gonna just do counterclockwise and we'll have to do this one 4 times. No, I think it's actually still 3 because I think it was in the same place. Okay, I can do reflect. I can only do it the 1 time, so I will need to actually use ether. Hopefully I have some. Otherwise I'm gonna have to change how I've decided to do this. It's insane how powerful the reflect thing is. Imagine like doing... Imagine like having... similar to like Pokemon where you can battle other people. I'd be well interested to see how two people would fight each other in this. Because like, it's so... I don't know how to explain it, but like, it's one of those things where it's just like, if two people who know how to play this game played it, it would end up, no one would die, because they'd know how to counter. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, it was 4 times. I should have gone the other direction if I wanted to actually, you know, speed things up. Oh, we have an elixir. We don't have any ethers though. We have a turbo ether, but I don't think she has nearly that amount. No, she doesn't, so I'd feel horrible using it. Oh, we do have some. Okay, never mind. There we go. This will get us through the next 2 things. I just want that special ribbon, you know? And this thing, it is a little insane to me that we have to kill this, like, so many times. And it's not in this guide that that's the case, either. So I want to get 100% too, so I'm, like, stuck in 2 wins of things, you know? One more wind if you're attacking yourself, bud. And we'll be good as golden. Did she just do 759 damage? What? Ugh. Dead again. And unfortunately, we have to do this twice more. I do apologize. But we are getting some serious leveling up right now. Oh yeah, it is twice more. I was gonna say, I was like, pretty sure it was twice more. Unfortunately, it's definitely not the most interesting thing to be watching. And Yuna never gets to do this before his first attack. Luckily, Pain actually, if he uses fire, Pain will get plus health, simply for the fact of, I think I gave her a fire ring, so she has the ability to do some black magic. We could honestly just sit here and not do anything, but I might as well just help it along a little bit. My friend has started to swim. Are there people like singing outside, Sam? Are there people like singing outside? Oh my god, why is my phone open on my stream? That's what was happening. Sorry about that. I had to open up my stream earlier on my phone because my computer crashed and that was fun and I wanted to jump into the chat and be like, I'm gonna be back in a minute. Don't you worry. I hope I haven't just mucked this up by coming here. Oh, it's oversold. Great. Kill yourself more. That's fine by me. The problematic thing is it does like hitting us as opposed to actually using magic. But look at the damage it's just done to itself. We would have almost died with that one hit. I wish it would stop using it, I'll be honest. Okay, luckily she actually missed it. Learn Delay Buster. Interesting. it in the right place? Yes, it is. Okay, so that means we can now go all the way down. Like, we went up so many levels just then. Okay, so fun little fact right now. If you look at my lovely, lovely situation of what levels we're at level 27s and 28s. Guess who can't even do this? I have level 26s at chapter 4 without doing side quests and this extra bit here. So just do the stuff and you'll be able to beat this game easy. Like, it ain't hard. I say it ain't hard, like, you need to know how to play the game, obviously. Have a massage? Okay, so we have this accessory. I don't know what this ribbon accessory even does, I'm gonna be honest. I'm pretty sure I've got it before. Look, eliminates random enemy encounters. I don't know why I'd want that. Guards against all status alignments. Oh, that's actually so overpowered. I want more of them. Okay, I'm gonna put that on someone because that is so powering. I'm tempted to put it on Yuna because she's my main person who basically will bring people back, and it only makes more sense to have her basically have it rather than someone who's just fighting, because then this way they can always be brought back. I'm a bit miffed that there's nowhere to save yet, considering all the work I've just put into doing this. Oh, I just jumped down. Okay, we do have to go through here now, so jump down the platforms and enter the room here, proceed until you get the Falcon Road and then head right. Head right, okay. And this is to be able to get something or other. It's another garment grid. I should honestly probably look a bit more into what the garment grids allow me to do. Ooh, I want to actually... We won't be able to do it in here. I'm going to change Yuna back into a gunner. So that she can get that up. I don't like the music in this area, it's creeping me out. So she's currently highest in Black Mage, she's about halfway there. I'm gonna keep getting her up in Thief for now. And I may, depending on where we end off in this stream, end up just going... This will end up making us finish. Just want to make sure, go right, yeah, okay. Okay, weird. I essentially want to be able to level up just their skills, not even their levels necessarily. And want to get all their mains to have it maxed out, because I feel like they should all be maxed out, considering, like, that's the point. Take a left, head right to pick up the downtrodden garment grid. God, I was like, where even are we? There we go. Go back, take left turn steered, you'll come to an area with legend 2 towers, jump on one tower to activate it, and from that tower jump over to the other tower to get the next area. This area see a blockade in the middle of the screen, you control it by using the switches in the same area. Once you've loaded the blockade, head to the next section is like a little puzzle that unfolds through the list. Seen before, it's also where are you the best dressed spear in the game. Interesting. it didn't actually allow me to just do what I wanted to do. And then from that tower, jump over to the other two towers. I don't quite know what it means, but we'll figure it out. Look at Yuna. Doing her best, you know. I do need to get some of the health up, apparently, because it's all very low currently. What's it doing all the way down there? Once Riku has done Warrior, she's going to become Dark Knight.
Hey!
Oh, my leg.
Uni! That sphere with you-know-who in it. Wasn't it recorded here?
Get your head out of the clouds and move it!
Do. It's not him though, love, is
There's a
it?
connection. Everything is connected. I can feel it.
Okay. Don't want to miss anything on that side. Let's go along here. What information are you gathering? You're just taking a freaking video, like, come off it. Okay, we'll go ahead and collect whatever in here. Phoenix now. This must have been where we're getting all our ethers from, by the way. One sec. Okay. Okay, so... sorry, I'm just in the middle of doing some stuff. 1 second. Okay, we've got another little blockade thing. Start point, head down, you drop down the previous one, I'll take the middle lift up, you come to a place where you can activate switch here. You'll be able to take the lift back. Now take the middle lift up again to get to Harry, so just take the middle lift back. Okay. Crash sequence is as follows. Take the left lift up to the next floor. Left lift. Then, from that starting point, you head down and you'll drop down to the previous floor. Well, firstly... I don't think that's what I was meant to do. Pick the left lift up to the next floor, then from the starting point head down and you'll drop to the previous floor. I don't know what it means by down. I assume it actually just means where I am. At least where I'm heading anyway. I had Riku in this dress sphere for so long, so I'm still shocked that she's still not even half the way there. Freaking hell, she just did 16,000 damage. Oh yes, a save point. Thank you. We literally haven't had a save point for about 30 minutes. This didn't take me to where I actually needed to be. Head down. Oh, was I meant to just drop down here? I've mucked it up, and because that's where the boss battle is. Frick! Okay, well I'm gonna go down to the... I'm gonna have to just go back down the lift. Wasn't very clear about that. Another battle, really? I think we're getting the preemptive strike from Riku, by the way. I forgot that I asked her to learn that. Look at all this health! Oh, drop back down. It literally just meant there. Okay. And I'll take the middle lift. It would take you to a switch. Chickens! Verky, thank you for subscribing! Thank you so much! Oh my gosh, this is so random, thank you! Thank you for following as well! Frickin' heck! How are you doing? How's your day been? Or evening? I don't know, whatever time zone you're in. Middle lift back down. And I'll take the right lift up. Okay. I'm following Dab for subscribe. Oh, I don't have it up. One sec. We can do some dabs for the subscribe. Yeah. Well, for the sub. I feel like for the subscribe is so random. Here we go. Here's some dabs. I hope. Thank you so much again. The dabs have become a weird thing now. It exists here. It was originally just a joke, and here we are. From here, head left, and you'll be able to take the left lift back down. I can't take. Can I take? Oh, I can. Now I'll take the middle lift back up again. You'll be another area with another switch. I swear I figured this one out on my own before, but off. Being at such a high level is so fun. Okay, we can take the left lift back down, apparently. And then we need to take the middle one back up again, and we'll be in another switch. Up here. Thank you for the $3! What the? What the frick? Thank you! What? What are you doing, my friend? What are you doing? I don't even remember what I was doing. Another switch and take the left lip up. Okay. I did it. And you'll be able to cross. Okay. Oh my god. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for the support. You really didn't have to. I've never seen this fiend before. It's really pretty. Oh, that doesn't seem fun though. Looks like a weird snake. I love it. And dead it is. Okay, so what was I doing? Okay, up here. And hopefully we can get the Dark Knight Dressosphere. I remember the first time I ever found out about this Dressosphere, because I always saw the chest, but never knew how to get down to it. And I was well excited. Speaking of, we need to... Oh, what's this? Oh, okay, I need to actually go through and sort my life out with these. Because they... are not up to date. I've had the same thing for a while. Okay, so let's take a look. That's not what I wanted to look at. So wait, what thing do we currently have for pain? Heart of Flame, great imbued with the power of fire. Oh, that's why she can use fire. I thought I gave her... Oh no, I gave her the muscle belt. That's what that was about. We have... I'm going to the wrong area. Garment grids. Okay, we've gotten a lot of them. I think I may give Bum Rush... what a weird name. Bum Rush to Riku because I've originally got her on the, well, it's very similar. Halfling Slime, Thunder, Menace to the Deep. Oh, these are so cool. Still of the Night, interesting. Shell, Protect. You know what, Protect might be really useful. Reflect, turns out, Reflect is actually a top-notch thing that exists. I don't know what those things even do. Ooh, use life and cure. I might give, this to Yuna. Mainly because currently I do have her in a different one, but honestly... Okay. Was the other one full life? No, it's just use life. What's different between these two? Don't understand. Fine. Oh, this actually has an extra one. That would be more useful. Her main one is White Mage, which I know sounds ridiculous to put her on something that allows her to cure, but the whole point is that she's my main cure person, so if she's in anything else, or if she dies though, that's a bit problematic, isn't it? Yes. I'm tempted to get her quite high up in Festivalist because I haven't used it yet. And I think that could be fun. I actually do need to change these before I forget which ones I've done. Whoops. So it was in Healing Light was the one I've given her. I want her to be a gunner for now, because we've actually maxed out her White Mage, which is why I'm kind of solely focused on that. I think I'm going to give Bum Rush to... Knurring Path. I used a Knurring Path quite a lot when when I was originally playing this game, because I was honestly incredibly... whoops, not that one. I was really bad at... I had Faith in the Middle originally for this, but it's fine. What was I even talking about? Because I was really bad at using this game, like, using each skill correctly, essentially. I guess I'll stick Songstress in here. I was originally going to put White Mage, because that's kind of handy if someone does die. Do you know what? We will... I don't know. I don't know really what I'm doing with this one. Let's go ahead and equip Riku with it. I did want Riku in this one. I was confusing myself. Okay. Right. I don't even know which one Pain has. Oh, the fire one. I might leave with that because that's ended up coming in really handy because she doesn't take damage from fire. And so I don't even have to worry about that. Cross back over the main path is best safe before going any further since the next 2 bites will be pretty vicious. So we're going to be going up against Baralai, who, if you don't know, is the leader of New Yevon. Well, he's extremely fast, and most of his attacks are physical, so Songstress and her Darkness Dance will help here to keep damage at a minimum. Use one of the characters in the warrior and use Power Break during can secondary attacker who can heal other party members when necessary. Baralai does have one attack Demi that hits the entire party and can't be stopped. Okay, so seemingly we're gonna want to actually have. You know what? Did I actually give Darkness Dance to Riku? Darkness Dance. Did I give Songstress in the end? No. Okay, you know what? Let me just change it again. It's fine. Which one did I give her? Bum Rush. We'll actually change that, and then we'll stick Gun Mage there, and I'll run back and I will change that in a moment, so that I can actually just have that saved. It sounds like to me though, because he has physical attacks, Darkness Dance is useful, obviously. So we'll actually just equip her into that straight away. Warrior is useful, yeah, it's a good idea. That's fine. And Yuna can be the secondary attacker who is able to heal because she has the thing. This is working out perfectly. I love it. Oh, it takes away all of your MP? Oh, shit. Okay. I was going to check to see if I had slow on anybody.
I was wondering who was there. You don't have to tell me. I know why you've come. You're here to destroy the weapon that threatens all Spira, Vegnagun. Am I right? If it could be destroyed, we would have done so long ago. But Vegnagun must not be touched. Neither you nor Nuge seem to understand that.
Yeah, well, we don't really want to...
You talked to Nuge?
Oof.
He cannot be trusted.
And you can be?
Touche. Yes, I suppose Yevon has brought that distrust upon itself. At any rate, you need not interfere. Leave Vegnagun to me.
What are you planning to do?
The only thing I can do. Keep those who would seek to harm Vegnagun away. Please leave.
Yuna. Riku.
I hope that I get to run back and save after this battle. I have a feeling this may be one of the first ones that I'm going to die in. Sugar, I meant to use Power Break. It missed? Okay, well I'll just try it again. Oh well, that wasn't fair, was it? The whole point of that is that you were meant to be able to stop those attacks. Why does this happen to me? Okay, they're actually working now, that's good to know.
Suffer!
Ah. That's not useful. But I can at least bring her health back. I'm glad that's doing quite a bit of damage to him when it actually hits. I'm gonna have to use some potions, unfortunately, and just hope for the best with this. Right, she has no MP, so she can't continue the Darkness Dance. Oh my god.
Suffer!
It's fine, because I don't actually need her to... Unfortunately, it means... Oh, is he dead? Did I kill him? He's dead. Yay! That wasn't actually as hard as I thought it was going to be. I got a little worried, I will admit.
Sorry. I'm going ahead.
You have your reasons.
Fill us in later, okay?
Are we not going
Much
ahead?
later.
Wait up!
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can
So
run
many
back
things woven
first.
together.
Because we do
I could
have
be
this
waiting
boss
where the
battle.
threads meet.
Okay, so that was honestly a lot easier than I thought it was, but I don't want to risk possibly ruining my chances and having to redo it, because that's a lot of effort. So if you want to start working with power breaks, mental breaks, and armor breaks by the time he starts. Okay, so we want power break, mental breaks, and armor breaks. Use it. Okay, so basically, you want to have Riku here. Although I don't even think she has the abilities that it's talking about in here. Because they wanted to use and start using All-Star and Lunar Curtains at hand. I'm assuming that's as in like items we have. Which we don't have any, so that's not very handy now, is it? What else has she got that she could do? That's just not going to be very handy, I don't think. The only thing I can do is have her in Warrior. I don't like keeping to change the garment grids, but I'm probably going to have to run back and actually resave because it's going to bother me otherwise. I may change that to that, and it's going to take 2, but it's fine. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Yuna start out in her White Mage because she'll be able to actually do the protect and shell stuff that I'm going to need for this battle. Shell. Okay, we're just in a normal battle here. I swear I turned- oh, she's not Warrior yet. I'll throw her into Warrior in a second, actually. And that should help. Okay. Do. Let me just go... I don't know what she's gonna have as this to begin with. So I'll just check her abilities in the Warrior. She isn't even gonna have a Power Break or an Armor Break. Oh, she will have Power Break. Okay, I'm gonna get her to try and learn Armor Break. I don't know if that's gonna work, but we'll have a look. This is gonna really fry my brain, I feel. I honestly forget this as well. This is probably the first boss battle that I try and use one of the Ultimate Justifiers on, because otherwise I just felt like I could never beat it. But I have a feeling I may be able to do it.
No way! What is it?
It's an Aeon!
It is an Aeon, and it's not even like the first Aeon you meet. I forget when Veilfor appears, Dark Veilfor.
An Aeon.
And of course Yuna doesn't want to hurt the Aeons as a summoner.
You must stop!
Really is
wanna
not
get
going to listen
killed?
to you.
We have no choice!
And this is another one where I have a feeling
Fight! You have to!
the music's going to be really solemn. I have Pain continually doing the armor break because she can do those. Oh, that did a lot of damage. I don't think she actually really needed that one. Yuna's dead. No, she's not. Okay, that was lucky. Okay. I'm hoping that this is working. I feel like I should have used Reflect once, and I haven't. Yuna's gonna die. Although this might not do a lot of damage considering we have tried to do everything to prevent a lot of damage. Okay, so Pain's a bit worse for wear out of this, apparently. Oh, it missed 2 of them. We'll just use a high potion on Pain. But his actual damage is not doing too much, so that's good to know. I don't think it's going to do anything. Deflect spells cast back at the enemy. I have no idea if that's going to do anything, but I might as well try. No, it did a lot of damage. Yuna's going to need to use Vigor on herself or something. Is this gonna... Okay, no. I'm not quite sure what just happened, but it looked like he... Yuna is very much losing. Sugar! Okay, any of her magic is actually now going to him, seemingly. Other than, like, the praise and stuff. And items. Luckily we managed to heal right before this. So I'm crossing my fingers a little bit. Okay, it's doing about 100 damage. That's fine for the amount of health we have. Okay, so it is very close to dying. Considering it's like half fallen over. Okay, it's dead. Okay, awesome. I got a little bit close, I was feeling. It was a little pressure in just then. Okay. Right.
Why is this happening? I wish you were here with me. Thank you, Pain. You were right. We had to fight it, didn't we?
Nothing.
This hole was made recently.
You think it was Vegnagun?
Hmm.
Unreal. How deep do you think it goes?
What? Where's Vegnagun?
Not here.
It must have fled in terror, knowing I was coming.
Oh, ha 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 ha. Yeah, sure.
I don't think so.
No, neither do I. Neither do
I
I.
must report to Nuji Wuji at once.
My God.
Boys, record this. Don't miss a single detail.
Yes, boss.
Vegnagun. Was it really here?
This isn't how it was supposed to be. The eternal calm. I can feel it crumbling, falling away from beneath our feet.
Yona! We are in Super Tutu! Get back to Celsius on the devil!
There's a temple, blah 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 blah, thunder pains, blah blah blah. You attained the Fiend Tail bonus. Get it? Get it? Get it? Yes, I'll save my progress. So, from chapter 2, the beginning of chapter 2, we were at 4.5 hours. We have doubled that, pretty much, to get to where we currently are.
Trouble, and I mean big time. Fiends are pouring out of the temples.
That's not great.
Which ones?
Only all of them! It's a freaking state of the emergency! What should we do? Is it going time?
Going time?
Exactly Spear Hunter work.
True. But seeing you now there could calm people down.
They'll expect her to do the dirty work.
Yeah, but Uni wants to help, don't you?
Oh.
Hey! I got an idea! We could be your friendly neighborhood Gullwings!
You mean taking out fiends and charging for it?
Mega!
What do you
Oh
think?
my God. I think that's what it just sounded like you said.
If that means we can help out people who are in trouble, then sure.
Right! That means spear hunting's on hold!
Your friendly neighborhood Gullwings!
Oh gosh. Also, doesn't Riku's eyes look like some of the characters from Naruto? It's obviously a completely stylization thing, but like, yeah.
Wait a sec.
Ren, no Eve!
That's a hurry up.
Listen. Maven Nuge of the Youth League. And Bearlight Praetor of Nieven gone.
Oh.
They've disappeared.
Fascinating. Alright! Never
mind.
Now, friendly neighboring Gullwings, where to?
I wish I could leave this screen, but I can't. So we're not actually going to go to any of the hotspots yet. We have a bunch of side quests to do. And so we're going to go ahead and jump into Luca, which is the first of the side quests. I'm just going to very quickly make sure that, obviously it's not one of the hotspots, so I'm just going to double check though. Yeah, so it's not one of the hotspots. So we will go here, and I'm gonna save, and that's probably gonna be the end of it for today. Yeah. Gotta actually find. Oh, the save pool's right there. Okay. It looks extremely calm here.
No reports of fiend activity here. Guess there's no guild to be made in Luca. Everyone's worked up about some kind of sphere-breaking contest.
That's Sphere Break. You should enter. The grand prize is a dress sphere.
Oh, what dress sphere did you get at the end of this?
Well, let's go take a look.
Lady Luck. Oh, so we get to be good old Miss LeBlanc. I've never had that dress sphere before either. It feels like a very pain dress sphere, so it's probably gonna go to her. I'm gonna probably, I'm tempted to do some grinding and go find a good grind area. Off stream.
You can't go anywhere in Luca without hearing about Sphere Break.
Schlinda.
Now it's just about time for the competition to get underway. But first, a word from our sponsor.
There's just no emotion in the eyes. It's funny. It's a funny.
From Nusa Junuha. I am looking forward to a fair competition. May the best man win.
That's Rin.
Good milk do we?
Of course, he's got the triplets on his side, seemingly. Okay. Sphere Break tournament to keep players and gather in Luca and claim the grand prize. Address it for yourself. Use coins, subscribe to the tournament. You can challenge people holding core spheres. You must win 3 matches to advance. You can't play against their opponent more than once. Search the city for opponents to play. So if you lose 3 matches, you'll be scored. Oh wow. So basically, you got 5 reptile coins, you got 5 bird coins, you got 5 wasp coins. 5 coins. I should probably read how to play this just quickly. Welcome to the world of Sphere Break. Sphere Break is the race against the clock to create multiples of the coins Sphere's core number by combining the numbers of the 16 coins on the board. What? This tutorial is a coin, sphere, and coins, both critical aspects of the game in Sphere Break. Core sphere. The sphere in the center of the board is called the core sphere. The number on the core sphere is called the core number. The core number can be the number from 1 to 9. In this example, the core number is 3. Entry coins. The 4 coins surrounding the coin sphere are called the entry coins. I'm going to say the word coin so much that it's not going to mean anything to me. The entry coins are central to advancing to the game and must be provided by the player. Without entry coins, you can't play Sphere Break. You must have at least 4 different entry coins to play Sphere Break. Entry coins used in this game are lost once the game is over. However, there are places you can find new entry coins, and you can also win them while playing Sphere Break. You can sell any unwanted entry coins using the coin selection menu. Border coins. 12 coins surrounding the entry coins are called the border coins. Border coins can be used in combination with entry coins. Okay. Altogether, there are 16 entry and border coins on the board at the start of the game. Frickin' hell, this is so much information. All coins are numbered from 1 to 9. Combine these numbers to make multiples of the core number. Oh, so it's maths! I'm terrible at multiples of a lot of numbers. So Sphere Break is essentially a number game. You win by combining the numbers on the coins to make multiples of the core numbers. Let's try combining some coin numbers. The core sphere displays the core number, which is 8 in the current example. Help with the window at the top of the screen contains 2 vital pieces of information. Sum shows the total of the currently selected coins. Break multiples show the next 3 multiples of the core number. Oh, okay, that's handy. Getting a sum that equals a break multiple is the basic object of the Sphere Break. We haven't selected any coins yet, so the sum is currently 0. Since the core number is 8, the next 3 break multiples are 8, 16, and 24. For example, we need to select coins of whose number add up to multiples 8. That is 8, 16, 24, 32, and so on. First coin selected must always be one of the 4 entry coins at the center of the board. Until we select our first coin, the help window will display as true enter coin. Let's start by selecting the enter coin numbered 5. I'm not going to remember this for next time I actually play it. Selected coins will spin so you can easily tell which coins have already been selected. The sum in the help window now shows 5, the total of all currently selected coins. Once selected, this coin remains selected until the end of the turn, so there's no changing your mind. 5 doesn't go into unless you can do 5 times 8. It's not a multiple of 8. Now that we've selected our first coin, the message in the help window changes to choose another coin. For the rest of this turn, we can freely choose from either the entry board or the border coins. So now we have a sum of 5. The next 3 break multiples are 8, 16, and 24. If the sum were to increase by 3, it would become 8. 5 plus 3 equals 8. Oh, it's plus? Why are they telling me multiples then? As luck would have it, there's also a coin number 3 right here, so let's select it and see what happens. Sum is now 5 plus 3 equals 8, which equals to one of the break multiples. When the sum equals a break multiple, a core break occurs and the turn ends. Core break. Let's take a close look at what we just did. If we made a core break by selecting a border coin number 3, but what would have happened if we selected the coin numbered 1? In this case, the sum becomes 6, 5 plus 1. Next, we'll select the adjacent border coin number 2, core break. So it's basically adding them all up, and you can do it however much, seemingly. We first select the coin number 5, then we select the coin. Last we select the coin number 2. Sum of these 3 coins is 8, which equals one of the break multiples. As you can see, there are more than one way to make a core break. In our first example, we used 2 coins to make a coin break. In the second example, we used 3. The number of coins you decide to use up to you, and this would be very important later on. Now let's see what would happen if we choose the ball after selecting entry coin. Expect 11. Sum is now higher. First breaks the next 3 breaks multiple now. Then the first break multiples of 8. So now the next 3 breaks multiples are now 16, 24, and 32. Let's try for a core break. Also, basically, if you go higher, you have to reach one of them. 360, we need to add 5 to the current sum. 11, so select this border coin, and we'd get 1. Coin break. You can now aim for any number shown in the break multiple core break. However, carelessly using a large number of coins is not to your advantage. Border coins you use to make a core break disappear at the end of the turn. Naturally, in following turn, you'd be unable to use the coins that have disappeared. Entry coins, however, will never disappear. After a few turns have passed, border coins that have disappeared will reappear. You can again choose these coins like any others. Border coins, other than those used when making a core break, can also disappear. By design, border coins only remain on the board for a limited time. Each turn, the number on the border coins increase by 1. Border coins numbered 1 will be around for a while to come. Border coins numbered 9 will disappear at the end of the current turn, regardless of whether or not they are used to make a coin break. Keep this in mind when deciding which coins to select. Oh, this is so many rules. This concludes the tutorial on the basic rules of play. Turns. This tutorial explains the concept of turns as they relate to the sphere break. Turn 1. A game of sphere break consists of a series of turns. Turn-related information is shown in the window in the upper left corner of the screen. The current display shows that this is one of a 15-turn game. Right now, the core number is 3. So let's make a core break by selecting the entry coin number 5 and the border coin number 1. When the core break is made, the turn ends. Turn 1 and turn 2 is about to begin. Turns advance one by one as you make core breaks. For our example, we've now skipped ahead to turn 15. This is a 15-turn game. Turn 15 is the final turn. Not all games are only 15 turns. Let's go and finish the turn. Core number is 9, so we need to make a multiple of 9. We'll select an entry coin numbered 5, and then one numbered 3, and then one numbered 1. 5 plus 3 plus 1 equals 9. That's a core break. Completed. Completing the last turn completes the game. The game now complete and the results are displayed. See the tutorial on winning or losing for details of what decides the outcome. This concludes the tutorial. Winning and losing. Deciding factors. This tutorial explains the various conditions that determine the outcome of the game. If you win, various prizes are rewarded depending on your actions over the course of the game. On the other hand, if you lose, your 4 entry coins are lost. A single core break is not enough to win a game of Sphere Break. You'll need to make many core breaks as you advance towards the final turn. If you're playing a 15-turn game, you'll need to meet the quota by turn 15 in order to win. See the tutorial on meeting the quota for more details on quotas. But any time the player is unable to make a core break with the available coins, the game is immediately lost. Border coins used to make core breaks disappear from one border with several turns. Right, I see, okay. If you use too many coins in a given turn, you'll have fewer coins to choose from until the coins reappear. The fewer border coins there are on the board, the more difficult it is to make a core break. In this example, the sum is 19 and the core number is 8, so the next break multiple that will make a core break is 24. However, the only border coin remaining is numbered 1. Selecting this coin will only raise the sum to 20, 19 plus 1, not enough for a core break. I'm confused to why there are a break multiple cannot be created. In this case, you immediately lose the game. The game ends before the final turn is reached. Meeting the quota. This tutorial explains the quota. Border coins used to make a core break disappear from the board for several turns, so it's generally advantageous to use as few border coins as possible. However, there is a minimum number of border coins that must be used to make core breaks in the course of the game. The quota is the number of border coins you must use by the end of the final turn in order to win the game. The quota is shown in the upper left window. Currently, 20 is displayed. The number on the right quotas needs to win the game. In this example, quota is 20. This means you must use 20 border coins in the 15 turns to play. The number on the left is the number of points you have earned towards the quota. For now, considering this is the number of border coins you have to use to make core breaks. Since no border coins have yet been used, your core break this number is still 0. If you make one border coin break, this is by 1. Okay, this makes sense. Yeah, another quota point. Remember that you can only get quota points by selecting border coins. If you use an entry coin to make a core break, it will not disappear, but you also won't get a quota point. So remember that making core breaks using only entry coins won't help you quota. As soon as the quota is met, the player immediately wins and the game is over. Interesting. On the other hand, if the quota isn't met by the end of the final turn, the player loses. Okay, it's not complicated. It makes sense. It's a lot to need to know. So in order to meet the quota, you need to use as many border coins as possible when making core breaks. But since border coins you use disappear for several turns, you run the risk of being unable to make a core break if you use too many. Ultimately, you need to find the right balance and always keep the next turn in mind. This concludes the quota tutorial. I feel like I've spoken so much in the past 10 minutes. Time limit. This tutorial explains the time limit. A game of Sphere Break consists of multiple turns. Each of these turns have a time limit. The blue number in the upper left window shows the time limit of the current turn, so it's usually about a minute. Time limit per turn. This crystal appears time 6 seconds per turn, so each turn the player would have 6 seconds to make a core break. The time limit begins to count down as soon as the turn starts. If the core break time's up, player loses a game. I didn't even get to read that by the time it had gone through. Anything about when playing core spheres with such short time limits. This concludes the time limit tutorial. Okay, previous menu. Coin traits. The following tutorial explains the various traits coins can possess. Border traits are special powers inherent to some border coins. Moving the cursor of a coin will display a coin's stats in the lower left window. This coin is a border coin whose number is 3. It has no traits. Let's look at another border coin. This coin's number is also 3, but it has the border trait of 50 gil. Without a close inspection of their traits, these would appear to be identical coins with the number 3. Now let's try combining the 50 gil border coin with an entry coin. Moving the cursor to an entry coin also displays information about the coin, in this case a value of 200 gil. When we combine the entry coin with the previous border coin, plus 50 gil is displayed. The new stats of the entry coin show that the coin's value has gone up by 50 gil to 250. Similarly, combining the entry coin with a minus 100 gil border coin will cause the entry coins to drop to 100 gil. The same way combining entry coins with border coins that have a plus coins or minus coins trait causes your stock of that entry coin to rise or fall. We've seen how the traits of the border coins affect the stats of the entry coins when they are combined. Use your border traits widely to alter your entry coins to your advantage and come out on top. Remember that border coin traits only affect the stats of the first entry coin selected each turn. There are more border traits than the ones discussed in this tutorial, but we'll leave those for you to discover and figure out on your own. This concludes the border traits tutorial. I don't think I'm going to remember this on Monday. This tutorial explains entry traits. I may do some of this off stream, like this one, because I have a fear, or not, I don't know. Entry coin stats include special traits such as quota times 2. These are called entry traits. Let's select this entry coin with the quota times 2 trait and start the turn. Oh, it just basically does an extra quota. We selected one border coin. Normally, this would only give us 1 point towards the quota in the upper left window. However, since we're using the entry coin with the quota times 2 trait, we get 2 points towards the quota. Using entry coins with traits such as quota times 2 can make it much easier to meet the quota. There are many entry traits and the vast majority of advantageous to the player. Many fierce opponents cannot be defeated without clever use of these traits. Remember though, not all entry coins have traits. This concludes the entry coins tutorial. Previous menu, we got echoes. The following tutorials discuss echoes and an advanced sphere break technique. Coin count echoes. This tutorial explains coin count echoes. When making a core break, if you use the same number of coins you used in the previous turn, you receive bonus quota points, making it much easier to meet the quota. This technique is called coin count echo. If any of the 4 entry coins you choose to begin the game with have the C count echo trait, coin count will appear in the middle left window. The top number is the number of coins you used to make the core break in the previous turn. The bottom number shows how many turns you've successfully echoed that corn break. Currently both numbers are 0. To demonstrate, let's start by making a regular corn break. Core break. Core break! We use a total of 3 entry coins and border coins to make the core break. Since we used 3 coins in this last turn, the left window now reads coin count to 3. If we use 3 coins again in the next turn, we'll complete an echo. The turn has started. Let's make another corn break with 3 coins. We use 1 entry coin and 2 border coins, a total of 3, to make the core break. Since we successfully echoed the previous turn, the message echo bonus is displayed. Normally this core break would give us 2 quota points, 1 for each border coin used. However, we also get an echo bonus, which is equal to the border coins used times the number of consecutive echoes. Since this is our first echo, the border is 2 times 1 equals 2. Remember, the echo bonus is calculated with the number of border coins used to make the core break, so you won't get any points if you don't use any border coins at all. You make another echo on the next turn, echo times 2, using 2 border coins. The echo bonus will be 2 times 2 equals 4 quota points. Keep echoing 2 border coins and your bonus will climb to 6, 8, 10. The longer you can keep it up, the higher the bonus. However, if you fail to make an echo, and you have to start again. Well, that's fine. If we had made this core break with a total of 3 coins, we would have made another echo. However, we only used 1 coin. Since we failed to make another echo, the count has now returned to echo times 0. Our core break is 1 coin, so now we win. Using a 1 coin. Oh right, okay, so it also resets what one you have. Multiplier echoes. Multiplier echoes. When making core breaks. Oh, 2 sounds terrible to have. If you have the same multipliers you used in the previous turn, see bonus quota points, making it much easier to meet the quota. This technical point. Bunch coins you choose to begin with have the multiplier echo trait. Multiplier will appear in the middle left window. The top number is the multiplier you used to make the core break in the previous turn. The bottom number shows how many times you successfully echoed with that multiplier. To demonstrate the core break, the current core number is 2. Core break. We made the core break with a sum of 8. 8 is 4 times this turn's core number of 2. So if our core break on the next turn also has that sum, that is 4 times the core number, we have successfully made a multiplier echo. Let's try again on make another core break with the same 4 times. So it'd be 3. So basically, you need to be good at maths for this one. Made a core break with a sum of 12. Since we successfully echoed the previous turn, echo bonus is displayed, and the bonus equals the target number multiplier times number of the consecutive echoes. In this example, the target multiplier was 4, and this was our first echo, so the bonus is 4 times 1 equals 4 quota points. As with the coin count echoes, the more conservative echoes you can make, the bigger your bonus, but once you miss an echo, you'll have to start back from 0. This concludes multiple echo. I think we've actually finished this tutorial. It took 20 minutes, but we finished it. And I'd love to say that I can save here. But I can't. So I'm actually gonna have to play through it. Okay, Luca was like the worst place for me to go, apparently. Oh, I can actually get past them and go ahead and save. I thought I couldn't walk past them, which is why I thought I couldn't save. Right. So I'm gonna go ahead and save. Oh, one sec. No. Save the game. I'm gonna save on a new one just so I remember. Look, it literally took me 20 minutes. So that is gonna be the end of this stream today. Went on for an extra 20 minutes, which really, I must say, was not planned at all. I do apologize for that. I didn't actually mean to. It's been an odd stream today, I will say. I had my computer crash on me again, so I'm gonna have to try and do something about that before my next stream so that it doesn't continue, because honestly, that's really annoying and I'd rather not have it crash. However, I realize now, I don't actually think I ever said your username, but Furky, I hope I'm saying that right. I'm gonna show some hype for you because you subscribed, you followed, you donated $3. I'm assuming you were just being a really nice person and I don't think you're still here, but thank you so much. That was so kind of you. I appreciate that so much. How lovely of a person to just come in and be like, here you go. So I can't thank you enough. Absolutely insane that you chose to do that. I honestly thank you. With that being said, I stream 8 PM to 11 PM Monday to Saturday BST time, that's British Summer Time. So I won't be here tomorrow, it's Sunday, but I will be back on Monday at 8 PM BST, of course. And yeah, I don't know what to do. I am a variety streamer, so I may end up coming back with some Final Fantasy 10-2 again. Or I'm thinking we may do Minecraft, or I may actually go into Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I'm not sure. I play Minecraft with my boyfriend, who is Pasaris in the chat, or Pasaris in the chat. I feel like I always say it wrong. Or I may end up playing something completely different, and it could be with someone else. It may not be. But yeah, it's alright to watch. It is. I enjoy playing it. Minecraft. Very excited, I see. But we may end up playing something completely else. We've been discussing a little bit about playing other multiplayer games, so I don't know. I did want to do a stream of Valorant, but unfortunately that doesn't work, so I can't do that. And then there's a few other games that like I'm interested in playing, but I have yet to. But no, maybe playing some other multiplayer stuff, I don't know. But yeah, thank you so much. I'm gonna head off now. But again, have some more hype for Verky, and it didn't transition, please. I would like the hype to come back. Or not, apparently. Have some dabs instead, I guess. Here's some dabs for you. We gave you some dabs earlier. thank you so much again. Like, you're lovely. And thank you everyone else who's watched and who's hung out, who's chatted today. Thank you so much. Saturdays typically are a bit quieter, so honestly, they have been, it was a little insane today, especially with having a crash, because that usually does drop the way the streams go usually, but apparently I'm just really lucky at the minute. So I'm gonna actually head off and say night, because I should do other stuff and do more drawing-y things and, you know, just do stuff to help hopefully help give my channel a little bit more identity, so that should be good. Anyway, thank you so much, and I will see y'all. I am not from that area of America. I'm not even from America, I'm from England. But I will see you all Monday at 8 PM BST. That's British Summer Time. So bye bye. Thank you again for everyone coming. Thank you so much.